WalkMe is really a big part of that. It's agile, it's interactive, and it's a scalable solution for us to drive forward with. I think what's really important is that we have 26 core systems at T-Mobile that currently have WalkMe embedded in them. And when we started our journey with WalkMe, we actually started with the new platform, the Universe 2 platform that I talked about. So we started with that and we designed our user interface so that we would have less reliance on training, because it's such a big task for our company to train people. We hire over 5,000 people a year just in customer service. And so it's a big, big task that we go through every year to train people. And so when we designed the new UI, we designed it with the idea that we could have WalkMe's built into it as part of it. So when you go through and make a change for a customer or you're training a representative, it's all intuitive. And you can walk through that in a very easy and effective way. And then we realized we did something that I didn't think wasn't sure we could do, which is we actually brought WalkMe back and put it on top of the legacy stack of technology, which was way easier than I thought it was going to be. And so now we have WalkMe in our old world, if you want to think of it that way, on the legacy stack, and on the new world. And so that's pretty important for us, and why WalkMe is a big, and Salesforce is a big part of our digital transformation. We've seen amazing levels of attrition reduced in our call centers and in our retail sales organization. And a lot of that is the momentum of the brand and all of the work that we do. But a lot of it also is we're making the interactions easier for our representatives with technologies like WalkMe. When you have a WalkMe and you roll that out and you go to a call center and you do a focus group and you ask them how it's going, I mean, you get inundated with applause and thank yous for having WalkMes in these complicated systems that are really hard for reps to navigate. So we're really fortunate to have that. And it's a great story because we never thought we would put WalkMe on the legacy stack. We always thought we would just have it in the future stack. But as a company, it's taken us a lot longer to sunset and retire the legacy stack of applications and move to the new architecture. We have a limited number of customers on the new architecture now. So when you think about the terrible scenario where you've got a swivel chair environment that you have to go back and forth with, there's not a better tool for us than WalkMe because it's familiar. When you see that bubble or you see that WalkMe on the screen, no matter if you're in the old system or the new system, you have a little bit more confidence as a rep or as a salesperson to be able to say, okay, you know what, I can figure this out. And that gives us a great deal of power and synergy in our ability to move through our digital transformation and be more employee focused as we go forward. Because one thing that we didn't talk enough about as I went through the brief overview is we are going to go forward and leverage employees a lot more. So most of what you just heard me talk about with T-Mobile, you could probably get that on if you Googled it or you went to the main stage presentation. But what you're going to see this time next year, you're going to see us talking about how we took that story and put employees into the middle of that and how that's going to be part of our continued success. And WalkMe really is a baseline for that and part of our digital future. In some cases, it only took a few weeks, believe it or not, which I was shocked that we could do it that fast. Because I do a lot of work in adding systems to and changes to our network and our infrastructure. And in one specific case, it probably took us less than 6 weeks from beginning to end to get WalkMe through into the systems. Now, WalkMe is really, really good at anything HTML5. The older legacy systems, and the challenge is we have systems that are older than many of our millennial reps who are using them. To be fair and honest, it's not quite a green screen, but just slightly north of that. And so it doesn't function as well. But what it does do is it gives them enough of a kind of a modern feel and draws them into the process that it helps significantly. And to be able to do that in a matter of weeks is huge for our business. And when you think about, when you're thinking about trying to train someone on a core process, there's core processes we have that you as a customer may have even gone through that involve anywhere between 15 and 30 clicks and 2 to 3 system toggles on a legacy stack of technology to do something like an upgrade. It's really, really hard for reps. So to be able to embed WalkMe into those legacy work paths is a huge benefit to us, a payback of 3-4x at least as we go through that.